So it now depends on how we pay full concentration. During Ramadan, we treated a lot of topics, Tawhid aspect, many questions. After Ramadan, we still continue, and we have treated a lot of things, which by now our level of understanding about Islam is supposed to at least reach some reasonable percentage, so that, and most of the questions the Jama have asked or are asking, and the way we solve many questions, I believe all of us, we can also testify that at least many responses to many questions here is enough for us to also become a marahm in our individual place abodes. So we have treated the laws, the conditions regarding ablution, sadaqah, even mouth, and everything like that. But this chapter as well is one of the essential chapters that we're supposed to know as a Muslim. So, Babul Ghusli wa Hukm al-Janabah. So, the chapter of how to take a bath. So, in Islam, and the judgment regarding janabah. Majority of we Muslims believe that it's only when we say janabah is the bath that we take when our couples meet themselves. Is it only that? Is that the only thing that can make somebody engage in janabah thing or not? So from the hadith we be reading out here, we realize that there are many things that can make someone to take bath, and you are bathing janabah without even touching your wife at all. So, and Abi Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, this hadith, it is narrated by Abi Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu ta'ala anhu called, Qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He said, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that, Alimahu min alimahi. You can just see the last that word, Alimahu min alimahi. When we say mahu in Arabic grammar, that is why we are telling our fellow brothers that are also preaching that the knowledge of deen, the deen, our Islam, is not a religion of idea. It is not a religion of me I think, me I believe, to me, or for me, or as for me. It is a religion that requires knowledge, not even small knowledge, very deep knowledge. That is why Ali radiallahu ta'ala said that لو كان الدين على الراهي لكان مسح الخف لكان أولى الخف. I don't want to construct Sahabi statements, but let me just say the meaning. I don't remember the text. He said, if this religion is based on idea, rubbing the beneath of socks, like you wear socks like this now, it will be more better than rubbing the head. You know, if you use socks and you want to rub it, just the only head, the head you just rub like this. So if you want to look at it as a woman that I'm wearing socks, where should I rub? You say, let me rub the under like this, which is not. Abu Sa'id, one of the greatest companions, Tabi, Ibn Sirin. Ibn Sirin is one of the greatest Tabi, those that studied from the Sahaba. He said, Inna aza dina nurun. This deen is about knowledge. Fanzuru amma ta'khuzuna dinakum. All of you should look into where you want to adopt your knowledge from. This is the sayings of the students of the Sahaba, that this deen is about knowledge. And it is a must for us to look from the angle you want to tap knowledge. where many people tap knowledge today was what caused problem for them, because they did not learn from reliable source. Even the Sahabi, the students of the Sahaba, they are encouraging us to what? To learn from a reliable source. If you are talking about grammar, using grammar, Arabic text to preach, this hadith will give the person problem now. Because we say alimahu means water. You now say alimahu means alimahu, water from water. You see problem. And that is the end of the hadith. Somebody will now be asking us, what is the meaning of water from water? So it is knowledge that will make you to now understand that the water they are mentioning here is different too, because the Prophet has already explained it somewhere else that is not in this book. So, alimahu, the mahu, that word alimahu, the first word refers to water. Refers to water. Why the second mahu mentioning here refers to what? Refers to sperm. That is the only way I can put it. What the hadith is saying is that what will cause you the first mahu, the first water, is copulation with your wife. So it is that copulation that will lead to water to take birth. You can now see right now. So what this hadith is saying here is that it is when water comes out from you, you are eligible to what? To take birth, to take janabah. Now, it has not ended there. Is this now telling us now that it is only when we discharge we are able to take bath? What if somebody meets his wife and he did not discharge and he stand up along the road? He never finish. He never reach the destination. Are you now telling me I will not take bath again because Mahu did not come? You can answer that. We now let the person realize that that was how it was from the beginning of Islam. You can see that the Sharia of that time, Abu Beji, you are here. I deliberately tapping you so that I don't want you to go far. From the beginning of the deen, that time, if you touch your wife and you have not done, you have not discharged, wallahi, there's something like janabah. It was now later the Prophet ﷺ now Allah revealed to him to now eradicate that one. They call it nasir. So he has already fabricated eradicated that one away. Either you discharge or not. In as much once you just touch the place with your man's gift, you understand that you are eligible to take bath, janabah. That is what the hadith is saying. All these have been explained since morning now too. There are some hadiths I also used to translate this first one. So alimahu min alimahi. It is man's discharge that will lead to bathroom to go and take janabah. Now, and Abi Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu called Abu Hurairah also narrates this hadith. He said, Qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Prophet Muhammad, may peace of Allah be upon him, said, Iza jalasa ahadukum bayna shu'abiha al-arba'i summa jahadaha faqad wajaba al-ghusl. You see this one too, right? If a man, as you are like this now, let's say you are playing with your wife, you are normal like this, you're not even put anything away from your body. You are just playing with her on the belly as an example. You now sleep on top her. You just come over like this. Your laps, two laps, this one like this. Sleep on her two laps. Your hand like this, maybe you hold him like this. You put his hand like this. You see the way I do my hand like this, right? You now sleep on top of her like this. You must take a bath. Either you do anything or you not do anything. Either you not even lose trust, I not do anything. You take another. Hey, see what? is that once you sit down on top of that 4 places like this, you are entitled to take janabah. So if you struggle, maybe you want to play with Hajia now, you're on top already. You're now struggle that you need a service. You say no, I'm not. As a man now, the way you just spoke, I say no, I'm not do. You just calm down like that. You not do anything. You are going to take janabah. Yes. So is that jalasa bayna shu'abi al-arba summa jahada. If you sleep on top that 4 places and you now struggle to do, but you not even make it, fakod the wajaba al-ghuslu, bathing, taking a bath is a must for you. Muttafaqun alayhi, it is in the Bukhari and Muslim. I don't say Shebi, you say you don't do, and I stand up. Once you sleep in that 4 places, janabah is a must for you. You can ask me anything that is leading us to janabah now, apart from So it is only someone that just start the Islamic teachings, the Islamia, that will say janabah only when father and mother sleep. Many things can lead to janabah. That is why this book they normally use in our institutions, in Islamic department, even in some classes you will reach final class in Islamia, Sanawiya, before they will start using this book for you. So it is a high level something. Now, and Salama radiyallahu ta'ala anha, anna Salim wa hiya imratu Abi Talha. Salama was the one narrating this hadith. He said that Salim is also a Sahabiya, a female Sahabasha. So it's a mother of Abi Talha. Called that he was the one that told the Prophet, Ya Rasulallah, O Messenger of Allah, Inna Allah la yastahi min al-haqi. Allah don't feel shy from the truth. You see that? And this word also is in the Quranic verse. Allah also says that Inna Allah la yastahi an yadriba masalan ma ba'udata fama fawqaha. Allah don't feel shy to even use mosquito as an example. You see that? So when it comes to the truth, Allah says that is how we Muslims are supposed to be as well. But no matter how bitter it is, just say your own and leave. So Salim was now saying that, Ya Rasulallah, O Messenger of Allah, Allah don't feel shy from the truth. Fahal hala limara'a min guslin is a talamat. Is there any duty, responsibility for woman to take a bath if she dreams? Sometimes you can just sleep and you wake up, you see you have wet. It happens. It used to happen to men like that. So she too was now asking the Prophet to that. What if woman to sleep and when she wake up, we realize that there is something in her body? So is he going to also take to bath as well? The Prophet replied, call now. He said yes. The person said, he said yes. Is a raw atilima if she sees water. If woman sleep like this and just wake up and realize that she has discharged, so very serious one, she will take a bath. This also is in Bukhari and Muslim. So, and Anas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu called. This hadith is narrated by Anas radiyallahu ta'ala, and he said, Qala Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Fil mar'ati tara fi manamiha ma yara ar-rajul. If a woman sees what man used to see when he sleep, you should bath. You should also bath. Muttafaqun alayhi. Many women today, some of them used to have dream. Most especially, some of them used to have dream having intercourse with somebody in their dream. Some of them are jinn. Some of them it is jinn that used to sleep with them. Sometimes it might be due to their own how would I call that, due to their own handiwork. They are the committer of what is happening to them. Yes, sometimes maybe the way they dress, go outside, the way they appear. Some of them will use very terrible perfume, and all those things attract all those invisible beings as well. Now, Salama said that وَهَلِ يَكُونُ هَذَا Is woman too used to see that. That also used to happen to woman. If it happens to woman like the way it used to happen to men, when the Prophet now replied, now the same thing. He said that it can happen to woman like that. So, famine aina yakunu shibwa. The Prophet now concluded that. But how come a woman can be like man's one? You see that? You know, man, what can make man have take a bath after, when he wakes up and realize that is when that original one comes out too. So woman doesn't need the original one to come. The woman don't have original, don't have it. So it will be very difficult for woman to reach that level of discharging to that extent. You understand that? So that was why the person asked, how possible for woman to reach that level self? So it's not like a man like that. So, but anyway, she's going to take a bath. So, and Aisha called that. Aisha also said, Aisha narrated this hadith and said that the Prophet Muhammad kana Rasulullah sallallahu yaghtasilu min arba'in. I have issue with this hadith here that I want to read now. So he opposes some other hadiths, but let's just talk about it. I'll now explain my own later. He said that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu used to take bath in 4 places. He said, mina the janabah when he sleep with any one of his wife. Wa mina the hijama, if you do hijama, you know hijama ba? Like now, maybe there is a kind of blood that circulates in a particular place in your body like this. All this black, something like that, or something happens to you, so it's all this small bottle, they will just place on your this thing. So your blood will be coming out from those things like this. They used to be able to do spiritual deliverance too. Maybe your legs started, becoming elephant. Maybe somebody have elephantia, they cut down. So elephantiasis. Yes, any bad thing that is there, you draw the blood out.
Blood clotting.
Blood clotting, something like that. So after that, the person take bath. So when goes to the maid, and whenever he bath, when they bath for they wash a dead body, a dead person. So he used to take bath after that. For this dead body, it is not authentic hadith because it has never practiced such before. The evidence that they used to use that if you wash a dead body, you should go and take your bath. The person that did one of the Sahaba that did such announced that he not take bath because of he washed a dead body, because he was feeling it and he was sweating seriously. So you just go and shower because of the sweat. So it is not a must for you. Maybe you now wash a dead person someday. One day now go and what is the time like this? You think it is Isha is 15 after 7. So it's not a must. So that is why I said I have issue with this hadith here. Even though there's somebody also authenticated, but I disown the authenticity. So it is not that evident. So if you bath for a dead person, the person even know how to even do that as well. Some people now, their family die, or their mother or their father or anybody down like this now, they just go and they will go and invite somebody from outside, and now I even charge them. So I could remember when one of our like daddy to us in our family, he died at that time, maybe 2-3 years ago. So all our other brothers are now looking for, they now go and call their affairs. They have their own affair to come and help them to take care of their daddy's corpse. But this affair cannot even battle. They cannot even watch the dead body. They say they cannot touch a dead person. So now then they now remember me, that me I exist. And I call me, about this here, our daddy like that. I say, how far about your afar? How your where did they do? They say she will not touch a dead body. I say, no, they have engaged in some kind of things that they not burn them well. Not be everyone that can do look at somebody. If you try and last one, they will just be getting slap from left and right. So you're supposed to know how to do that as well. Online. And it's not difficult. The way we are taking bath of our janabah like this, and the same thing now. So the first thing is just that maybe the position you see the body, maybe through accident there's the blood. You can just wash all the blood away. So after that, the way you used to do one ablution, that is the way you bath it. You do the ablution for him, bath the body, and wrap up, sikina. What? From out. You just put on your finger like this, use it to enter his mouth. The big go wear gloves in your hand. That just is very, very easy. So, may Allah elevate our iman. I don't know maybe everybody can have the boldness to touch, some people used to scare. Now, and Abu Hurairah was one narrated this hadith as well. Qissat Samama bin Asad. The story of Samama bin Asad in Dama Aslam when he accepted Islam. So, Imrat Nabi and Tesla, Rawahu Abdulrazak wa Aslu Mutafakun alayhi. So, Abi said in the Qudri, this one is talking about the hadith we just treated earlier, but you are not using it. Also in the Qudri night the hadith said that Anna Sallallahu said, Ghuslu yawmil Jumu'ah wajibun ala kulli mu'talimi. Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu said that the Juma bath, you have Ghuslu Juma that used to observe before going to Juma. He said wajibun is a must, it's compulsory. Ala kulli mu'talimi, for every matured person. He says it's a must for us here. So the must mentioning in this hadith is not that if you not do it, you have committed a crime. It's not a punishable offense. So the must mentioning here is that taking the bath is the best. Is the best to do so. But if you do not do it, no offense taken. But the best thing for us is to taking the bath on. No, if you are going to work early morning, take the bath and just go. So, in the hadith of Samara, he said that man tawadda yawmal Jumu'ah fabiya wa ni'ma. Whoever perform ablution day of Juma, so he left to him, and that is very okay. Amon tasala fal ghuslu afdal, but whoever take a bath is what is the best. You can see another hadith has already settled the first hadith. The ablution saying is that if you just do ablution, go perform Juma, no problem, no wahala. So because as you said, it's a must in the first hadith like this. Even because there's another hadith that lesser it for us, we are in soup. So we now say that if you take your bath on Friday, so the way you are taking janabah this is the same thing. So that one is very okay. So Ali bin Abi Talib and also narrating on he said that Kana Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam yaqra'una al-Qur'ana ma lam yakun janabah. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to read Quran for us if it is not in janabah. So are you telling us that if somebody is in janabah now cannot read Quran? No. Even though there are many people that authenticated this hadith, no. You having janabah does not mean you cannot read Quran. It doesn't mean you cannot carry Quran. So there's the hadith they used to use for it is not authentic. So we are not going there. So and Abi Sa'id al-Khudri will call this is the problem that many people that use translation to read hadith we have. Because once you just come across this kind of hadith like this, you just read the English text and that's all. But that is not what the hadith is saying. You see, you get it back. So the final one before we open venue for question, before the Isha time comes, I think we still have like 10 minutes. Abi Sa'id al-Khudri and he also narrated this hadith. He said that Qala Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Iza ata hadukum alau. Whenever any one of you enter his wife, like that is, whenever any one of you touches his wife, summa aroda an yaumuda, you now wish to go again. to come again. Finally, at our door, you should go and perform ablution. You see, by now, the Prophet has already given us a solution if you want to be doing more and more. So it now depends on our level of iman. Instead of somebody to be consuming many medication, using many powerful drugs, so that your Hadyu'Muhammad will know say you be man. So the person said that if any one of you touches his wife and you wish to even do more, maybe you are tired or you are weak, you say you go and perform ablution. Just go and do ablution. That is it. So let us stop there. So you say have time. The side is 7:15 or Abi? It's 7:15 now. What is the time now? 3 minutes. Okay, you say have time. So, Alhamdulillah. And Aisha, radiyallahu ta'ala anha, called that Aisha narrates the hadith. He said, Kana Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a person is a tasala min al-janabah. Whenever it bath janabah, yebuda'u fa yaghsilu yadayhi. He starts by washing his two hands. If you want to perform janabah now, as you enter into the bathroom, the first thing for you to do is to first wash your two hands. Summa yufarigu biyaminihi ala shimalihi. You now use his right hand to wash his left hand. You know, separate everything like this. Remember, fayaghsilu faridahu. You now wash his private part. You wash his private part. Summa yatawadda. You now perform ablution. So after all the perform ablution, summa yaquzu limaha. You now take water. Fayadkhulu asabi'ahu fi usuli sha'ri. So you now take water into his head like this. Now put his fingers into his ears. His finger will enter. You know the prophet's ear is somehow plenty. So put his hand like this into the head. You touch the flesh of his head. Summa hafana ala ra'si salasa afanat. So take the water on the head like that 3 times. You do it 3 times. Summa afado ala sa'iri jasadihi. You now pour the water all of his body. So what we are trying to say here is that when you enter in the bathroom, you want to perform janabah. This is water. Maybe there is one cup or one plastic there. Take it to wash your private part first.
Your hand first.
You know, if you wash your hand first now and wash the stain in you. So what we are trying to say here is just the selection that you need to reset. You understand, ba? So you wash your the stain in your body, your private part. Wash your 3 hands. After that, you wash your 3 hands. After that, you now perform ablution 1-1. So now because that hand you used to pour water on your head. So now use your 2 hands like this. Put water on your head now. So if you have plenty here, make sure your finger enter the ear very well. You know, everything is your head. Your face and your neck is your head. So you do that just 3 times. After that, continue bathing. Maybe say they will divide head into 3, divide body into 3. Wash the left side 3 times before you wash it. So now punishment. So this one is the easiest way. So this one is the very easiest way. So they are not trying to explain how you are going to wash your hand in this hadith. So they say sometimes, according to the hadith of Maimuna, he said that summa afraga ala farijaha wa ghasala bishimali. So after you wash the hand, his private part, you now wash his hand. So on the ground, you wash your hand in the ground. You can use sand to wash your hand. Maybe the bathroom now, this one they say now sand there.
No, I'm going to use soap.
Yeah, better to use soap. You know, there's no soap in their own time. So, and Salama, radiyallahu ta'ala anha, qalat, Salama narrated that, he said, Kulitu, I said, he said that, I said, that is, it was Salama say talking now. She said, I said, Ya Rasulallah, O Messenger of Allah, Inni imra'atun ashaddu sha'ri rasi. Ashaddu sha'ru rasi. Ashadda sha'ru rasi. He said, I am a woman, a kind of woman that my hair is very hard. You know, there's some women like that. Their hair like this, very hard, like stone cold. Someone here. So for qadawu the ghusl janabah. So if I want to take a janabah like this, how should I do? Should I lose them? You know, maybe they used to pack it. Should I lose everything, scatter everything? I'll be go and baba it in there. Be waiting happen. Go down. So what for the riwayatin the high door. Another report said that it's not janabah he's talking about. It's talking about high door, menstrual bath. You know, menstrual bath. This thing. Faqala, the Prophet responded, La. He said no. You don't need to go and lose your hair because you want to do janabah like that. Innama yakifika an ta'thiya ala ra'sika thalatha isiyat. So it is okay for you, it is enough for you to just put your hand to pour water on your head 3 times. That's all. So when it's come to janabah for a woman like this now, they don't need to pour water on all of their head now soak for water like that. You can just their hand pour the water, you know, all the spaces that they have. You know, that's why they are told to be doing, they should not be doing attachment. Because by the time you use attachment, cover all your hair like this, you won't perform janabah when you go pour water. So they should use their hair to make their, you know, their anything they want to do, their hairstyle. They should use their hair to be no attachment, no cut, no wood, no nothing. So there's no way there will be space there. So just take the water on their head, just rub it like this, small like this, and rub their face and their neck, and they continue bathing. So that is how the Prophet make their own. Do you understand? But if it is after giving birth, they will lose their hair. They will lose their hair, they will lose everything for that one. They will lose water will enter everywhere, soak everywhere for that one. Because it's only just idle menstrual this thing. If it is menstrual one, that's how they do their own. They will lose their hair for menstruation, but they will not lose their hair for janabah. Okay, let's say now let's say now you soak your hair with water today. In the morning you soak water. You also touch you in the night again. You want to soak water in the next day. How many times you want to soak water for your head? But this one that you lose your hair just once in a month. So janabah. So the last one, that is even the last hadith before the next page. Let me just finish this one. That is the last hadith here. So hadith of Aisha said that the Prophet said that Inni la uhilu masjida li ha'idin wala junubin. Allah said that he did not permit. Prophet said that he did not permit entering of masjid, to enter masjid for somebody that is doing menstruation, somebody that has janabah. So entering masjid is not, they are not allowed. But if they want to pray, you have janabah, you cannot put on your body, you will be feeling cold, you can die. So you do tayammum. Tayammum will make you enter mosque. You get tayammum, that tayammum one, you use sand, you do ablution, that one will make you enter mosque. Anything aside that, you are not allowed to enter the masjid. So that it is.
The situation by this one that you say, someone will just play with his wife, and even though without even taking off your clothes, now that one
now you struggle. If they convince you.
Now they squeeze my.
Now how the Prophet live and be that?
We just want to just go and pack it.
That is how I allowed it to the Prophet to say. You know, the Prophet don't talk from his own idea. That's how Allah put it. If you want to sleep on your floor.
But if you did not know all this why, what happened?
No problem.
I know who you and this what you know.
So once you sleep and you know you are on top of her to to do that thing. No, be say you are just playing. You just
you already have your mind made up.
no. If you are on top of her like this, and you struggle a little bit to want to do, and later you end up not achieving your aim. You just carry water, go bathroom, go do your janabah. Now the sunnah, now the hadith of the prophet.
Follow the sunnah.
Don't make confused now.
Now, another question, sir.
Now,
The janabah ablution.
no.
At what point do you wash your leg?
It's also in that hadith, so I not even read to it. I not even read it in that place.
Once you wash leg,
You can also, maybe if you know, after what next before leg, no? But it's not head. If you do ablution one, you you can take your bath like that and pause the leg.
Then later you wash.
Later you now finish your whole bath. No wahala, no problem. It's in that hadith too. I forgot to read that place. So that he later wash his leg after all the.
So is it only man?
Not because the matter because the hadith direct hadith.
Only man that is going to take bath.
Both, sir.
Is it both?
Both.
As in shape for sleeping on top of somebody.
Yes.
No, now man they say yeah.
Now,
Woman no dey there. No be man go first take move. Now man they mention yeah. Now man. So this is the idea that after the Prophet Sallallahu poured water in all his body, summa gasala rijlihi, he now wash his leg. He wash his leg after so. No wahala. No question again.
That's something less than
Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika.
Allah, the person will go to
Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
But that is the benefit of